What's going on, everyone? 413 Bros back with another video. Today we're going to be working on the Jeep, installing these guys. So these are our LOYO LED Dragon Eyes headlights. They work in pretty much, I think, mostly all the Jeep Wranglers, CJs, TJs, LJs, JKs. So we're going to be putting them in the 02 Wrangler today. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is disconnect our negative battery terminal. When you're working with electronics in your vehicles, you always want to make sure you disconnect your battery. So we did that first. We have 1, 2, 3 T15 Torx bits. I recommend using a long tip. Now we can take our bezel out. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4 T15 Torx bolts here. We're going to put our trim ring on. As you can see, it says DOT SAE. That's how you know that it's oriented properly. And we have these tabs here that line up with the tabs here in our light. So we're going to take our wiring, feed it through, just like this. We're going to reach back inside, take all that, pull that inside. There we go. Lined up nice and even. You can kind of feel it go in place right in those spots. Make sure the orientation is correct. We're going to go ahead and reinstall the 4 T15 screws. Alright, we have our wiring through here. What we have to do is just plug our plug in. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put the other one in off camera since it's the same process. And here you go. It looked good. So I reconnected the battery terminal and I'm going to put you guys down and test the lights out. Alright, so now that we tested the functionality of our headlights, making sure the high and low beams work, we're going to start working on the electrical part that is hooking up the daytime running lights and the turn signals. So in my case, it's going to be a little bit different than people with stock fenders. I do not have the stock fenders anymore. I actually just did this recently, and I'm running those 3/4 inch little turn signals here that I use the original wiring here, and the turn signal that was usually here, I actually left these tucked up and these were covered with tape. I untaped them so I could figure out which wire was the turn signal. In my case, on this side, I determined that the yellow wire is the turn signal. So this is the wire that we're going to be connecting our turn signal for our light in. Now, if you wanted to have the daytime running lights not be daytime running lights and work with the parking lights, you would use this wire to do so. So this wire, the black wire with the yellow stripe on the passenger side, is going to get you your parking light feature, and your brown wire is going to get you your turn light feature on the headlights. So however you want to wire it is up to you, but in my case, I'm going to hook up just the turn signal so it turns on with this turn signal here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the daytime running light wire over to this side of the Jeep, and I'm actually going to connect it here, and we're going to run wire into the cab. And what I'm going to be doing is running one of these add a circuit or add a fuse whatever you want to call it. Most people call them different things. We're going to be using this. I'm personally going to put it into the rear wiper slot, which would be number 6. So you can use any of these that are on with key. So your front wipers, your radio, your cigarette lighter, those are all good recommendations. Personally, I'm just going to go with the rear wiper. I don't have a rear wiper, so to me, that's just a good spot to use. That's what I'm going to be using. I wanted to give you guys a quick demo of the turn signals flashing. As you can see, the small turn signal and parking light is blinking with the headlights. Alright guys, got a night clip for you of the lights. So I'm in front of my shed by about 5-6 feet. That's just the halos. Just the halos. Right? And here is the headlights. So I definitely got to do some adjusting to make those perfect, but that's the low beam. I'll put you guys in the middle, and that's the high beam. Okay, I am having one little issue, and I'll take you to show you guys that. So the blinker just kind of comes on. Yeah, hold on one second. Now I just disconnected the halo ring, and now it blinks perfect. So yeah, I just wanted to make a nighttime shot and show you the issue that I'm having. I did reach out to LOYO and they sent me a new set. It's definitely my Jeep wiring and not the lights themselves. Because when you hook them up to a battery and go over the functions that way, like you saw in the unboxing, it does not do that. So I'm just trying to figure that out still. But when I do, I'll update you. But for now, I'm really happy with them. I'm going to see if I can figure that out. But anyways, yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Later.